It's been 2 years since Papa last visited the city. Life in the village had gone back to normal. Early morning crowing of roosters, goats tied near the compound, an evening spent under the mango tree with his friends. Papa often laughed as he told them about his first trip to the city, how he battled with the cold room and the small bread. One hot afternoon, as Papa was resting on his bamboo chair, his daughter Amara called. Papa quickly sat up when he heard her voice. "Papa, I have good news." Amara said. "Good news? Tell me before my heart jumps out." "Papa, I am pregnant. You will soon carry your grandchild." For a moment, Papa was silent. Then he laughed so loud that a goat tied nearby jumped. "Ah, my God has done it. My daughter, you have made me the happiest man today. I will soon be called grandfather." Amara laughed through the phone. "Yes, Papa, but do you remember what you told us before you left the city? What did I say again? You said you will return for Omugwo." "Well, the time has come." Papa's face tightened. He placed the phone on his lap and scratched his head. This city again? You people want me to come and be locking myself inside cold rooms and eating bread every morning?" Amara laughed. "Papa, this time will be different. You will not suffer. You will only enjoy your grandchild and rest." Before Papa could reply, his son-in-law Chike collected the phone. "Papa, please don't say no. We need you here. Your daughter will need all the care she can get, and nobody can do it for her." "Chike, are you sure you are ready for me? Remember, I don't like sitting idle." "Papa, we are more than ready. Just prepare yourself. This is your grandchild we are talking about," Chike said. After the call, Papa sat quietly for a while. His neighbor, old Mama Nkechi, saw him smiling and asked, "Papa Okoro, why are you grinning that way?" "Mama Nkechi, my daughter is pregnant. I am going to the city again." Mama Nkechi clapped her hands in excitement. That is good news. At least now, you will go and show them how village people take care of their children. Don't forget to bring back plenty of baby stories for us." Papa chuckled, but inside, he was already feeling both joy and worry. He was happy about the baby, but the thought of city life, the cold machines, and the endless quiet indoors made his heart beat fast. Still, he knew his duty he could not run away from. That night, as he lay on his bamboo bed, he whispered to himself, "This is for my grandchild. I will go." 9 months later, the long wait was over. The cry of the newborn filled the hospital room. Amara had given birth to a healthy baby boy. Her husband, Chike, almost ran out of breath from all the excitement. He grabbed his phone and began calling. "Mama, Mama, it's a boy. Amara has delivered safely." Mama Chike over the phone. "Ewo, thank God, my grandson has arrived. I am coming to the city immediately. Let me carry my bag now." Within hours, Mama Chike packed her things and traveled down. She arrived in the city with so much energy, her face glowing with joy. She went straight to the hospital, hugged her son, and then lifted Amara's hand gently. "My daughter, you did well. God has blessed you. From today, you are a mother." Tears filled Amara's eyes as she looked at her baby. When they returned home from the hospital, Mama Chike took full charge of the Omugwo. She bathed the baby, prepared pepper soup for Amara, and stayed for her side, giving instructions and care. The house was filled with joy, laughter, and the smell of fresh food. Meanwhile, back in the village, Papa Okoro was not left out. Chike had called him too. Chike over the phone, "Papa, congratulations, you are a grandfather now. The boy looks just like you." Papa was excited, almost shouting, "Chike, my grandson has come." "Ha! Thank God. God bless Amara. God bless you too." From that day, Papa told everybody in the village about his grandson. At the palm wine joint, he announced it proudly, lifting his calabash. "My people, I am now a grandfather. My daughter has given me a bouncing baby boy." The men clapped and cheered. But each night, when Papa returned home, he remembered his promise. He has told Amara and Chike that he will come back for Omugwo when the time came. Now Mama Chike was in the city, taking care of things. Papa told himself he will wait patiently. Papa was thinking aloud one evening, "Let Mama finish her Omugwo first. I will not rush. When her time is done, I will take my own turn. This is my grandchild too." Though he missed holding the baby, Papa smiled every time he thought about the moment he will finally travel to the city again. Not just as a visit, but as a proud grandfather ready for Omugwo. One bright morning, Papa woke up with determination. He tied his wrapper tightly, picked up his walking stick, and said aloud, "If I am going for Omugwo, I must not go empty-handed. Let me show them that men can prepare for this work." He went straight to the village market. The sight of Papa Okoro moving from store to store caused whispers and laughter. Women smelling spices giggled as they saw him inspecting ingredients like an experienced housewife. At the spice section, he bent low and sniffed the odor and uziza leaves. This is the real thing. Give me plenty odor and fresh uziza. My daughter must test home in that city." The woman selling couldn't hold back their laughter. "Papa Okoro, are you turning into a woman today? Buying Omugwo things like this?" Papa smiled proudly. "Leave me. A grandfather must know everything. If women can do it, why not me?" Next, Papa moved to the foodstuff seller. He bought big stockfish, dried fish, crayfish, and a bottle of palm oil so red it looks like fire. He even bought already pounded fufu from a young man carrying mortar and pestle. "Yes, wrap that fufu well. My daughter needs food with strength, not all this city rubber bread." The crowd around him laughed and clapped. Finally, Papa carried all the items in a big basket balanced on his head. The market women followed him with their eyes, shaking their heads in amusement. By the time he reached home, he dropped the basket gently on the floor and wiped his forehead. Papa smiling to himself, "Let Chike and Amara see this. I will not only come for Omugwo, I will conquer it." That evening, he sat down carefully, arranging the things he bought. The odor, the uziza, the stockfish, the palm oil, the dried fish. He looked at them like a soldier checking his weapons before battle. Papa talking to himself, "When I reach the city, they will know I came prepared. My grandchild will grow strong on village food." For the first time, Papa felt proud not just as a father, but as a grandfather ready to play his part. The day finally came for Papa to travel. He packed his things carefully. On the other side, he stuffed all the market items he had bought: odor, oziza, stockfish, dry fish, palm oil, crayfish, even the ripe fufu. By the time he tied the bag, it looked so heavy that even Papa himself wondered if the boss could carry it. Papa thinking to himself, "If the driver complains, I will tell him this is not just food, it is medicine for my daughter." The journey to the city was long, but Papa did not mind. Every time he looked at his bag, he smiled, imagining how Amara and Chike would be surprised. When the bus finally stopped at the city park, Papa stepped down proudly, his big bag balanced in his head. People passing by looked at him curiously, but Papa didn't care. He was in the city for his grandchild, not for fashion. Chike arrived to pick him up. As soon as he saw Papa, he ran forward. "Papa, welcome, welcome. We have been waiting for you." Papa nodded. "Chike, I came prepared. Where is the car? Help me carry this bag gently. If you drop it anyhow, you will spoil the Omugwo." Chike bent down to lift the bag, but he almost staggered under the weight. Chike surprised. "Papa, what did you pack inside here? It feels like you carried the whole village." Papa proudly, "Yes, that is the point. I brought village to the city. My daughter cannot eat only chicken and spaghetti. She must eat real food." When they reached the house, Amara came out slowly, carrying her baby. Her face lighted up when she saw Papa. "Papa, welcome. Your grandson is here. Come and see him." Papa's eyes filled with tears as he stretched his hands. He carried the baby gently, smiling from ear to ear. "Ah, this is my blood, my grandson. You will grow strong. Your grandfather is here." After a few minutes of joy, Papa dropped his bag in the sitting room and untied it. Amara bent down in shock. Amara surprised. "Papa, what is all this?" Papa with pride. "These are Omugwo things. Look at Oda, Oziza, stockfish, crayfish, palm oil, and even fufu. Your mother is not here, so I must stand in her place. I came ready." Amara covered her mouth and laughed. "Papa, you even bought fufu. Who taught you all this?" "Your mother taught me before she died. Did you think I was not watching? Don't worry, this Omugwo will be done properly." Chike just shook his head and laughed loudly. "Papa, this is serious. You must turn into Mama yourself. City people are not ready for you," Chike said. Papa ignored him, already pulling out the stockfish. Commanding Chike, "Bring me a big pot." "Amara, sit down with the baby. From today, leave the cooking to me. I came for Omugwo, and Omugwo I will do." The house filled with laughter as Papa moved about with his village load. It was the beginning of another round of drama. Papa was back in the city, and nothing was going to be the same. The next morning, the whole house woke up earlier than usual. Papa was already in the kitchen, tying Amara's apron around his waist. He had washed the stockfish, soaked the uziza leaf, and arranged the crayfish in a small bowl. When Amara walked in, carrying her baby, she almost dropped her jar. Amara was shocked. "Papa, you were in the kitchen this early?" Papa, without looking up, "Yes, my daughter. This is Omugwo. I cannot sit down and be watching. Today you will eat soup that will bring strength to your bones." The smell of pepper and spices filled the whole house. Chike entered and started laughing. "Papa, are you sure you are not hiding a second wife somewhere? Because the way you are moving in this kitchen, only women know this," Chike said. Papa with serious face, "Chike, be quiet. If a woman can do it, why not a man? This is my grandchild we are talking about. Let me work." By afternoon, the soup was ready. Papa served Amara a big bowl with fufu. He sat beside her like a supervisor. "Eat well, my daughter. Don't play with it. This is not rubber bread. This is food that will give you milk for the baby." Amara laughed and obeyed, while Chike shook his head in amusement. Later that day, Papa turned his attention to the baby. He spread a small wrapper on the bed and called Amara. "Bring my grandson here. It is time to massage him very well." Amara hesitated. Papa, are you sure you know how to do it? Raising his voice slightly. Do you think I came here to play? Hand him over. Chike, who was standing by the door, couldn't stop laughing. Ha! See Papa commanding like a midwife. Papa carefully laid the baby down, rubbed oil on his tiny legs, and began to massage gently. He hummed softly like women in the village used to do during Omugwo. You must massage the baby very well, Amara. If you don't, the bones will be stiff. Look at me. See how his legs are stretching. That is how it should be. Amara watched in shock. Papa, I didn't know you knew all this. Papa was smiling proudly. Your mother taught me. I only pretended not to know. Now you see, men can do Omugwo too. By evening, Papa had taken full control of the house. He was cooking, massaging the baby, and even telling Chike when to fetch warm water. Papa commanding Chike, bring more hot water. Amara, sit down. Don't stress yourself. This is Omugwo, and I am in charge. The house was full of laughter and admiration. Amara's friend who came to visit couldn't believe their eyes when they saw Papa tying apron and stirring soup. They whispered among themselves, Ah, this is the first time we are seeing a man do Omugwo. Papa simply raised his chest and smiled. Yes, let the whole city see. This is not a woman's duty alone. This is my grandchild, and I must do it well. And so, the Omugwo continued. Only this time, Papa was not just a visitor in the city. He has turned himself into the chef, caregiver, leaving everyone both amazed and entertained. One quiet afternoon, Papa was sitting in the living room and his grandson sleeping in his arms. He hummed an old village lullaby while rocking the baby gently. Suddenly, he noticed the baby's lip moving as if thirsty. Papa frowned and looked around the room. This child must be thirsty. Since morning, nobody has given him water. What kind of city behavior is this? He stood up carefully, placed the baby on the sofa, and went to the kitchen. He found a clean cup filled with water and came back, balancing it like treasure. He dipped a small spoon inside and slowly tilted it towards the baby's mouth. Just as the first drop was about to touch the baby's lips, Amara rushed in. Amara shouting, Papa, stop! What are you doing? Papa startled, almost spilling the cup. Hey, what is it? Can't you see your child is thirsty? I am giving him water. Amara quickly carried the baby, looking horrified. Papa, no. The baby is on exclusive breastfeeding. He does not take water. Papa confused, frowning. What do you mean he does not take water? Which kind of life is that? A human being. For 3 months now, no water? You want to turn him into a fish? Hearing the commotion, Chike came running. Worried. What happened? Amara pointing at Papa. Your father-in-law wanted to give the baby water. Chike covering his mouth to hide laughter. Papa, You know nowadays doctors say babies should not take water until 6 months. Papa looked at him with wide eyes. Papa angry, Chike, don't tell me you are supporting this madness. Since the day you were born, did you ever go a day without water? Amara, did I not raise you with water, pap and palm oil soup, and you are still alive? Now you want to kill my grandson with dryness. Amara tried to explain, but Papa refused to listen. Raising his walking stick slightly, Amara, don't argue with me. I have raised children in this world. None of you died of thirst. You think because you are in the city, you know more than your father? The baby, sensing the loud voices, began to cry. Papa clapped his hands and pointed. Look, he is crying because he wants water. Children don't lie. He knows what he wants. Amara almost burst into tears herself. Amara pleading, Papa, please, Trust me, he doesn't need water yet, only breast milk. That is what the doctor said. Papa dropped the cup angrily on the table and folded his arms. Doctor, doctor, was the doctor there when I raised you? You people have spoiled everything with this your city life. So a child cannot drink ordinary water again. Exclusive, exclusive. Next thing, you will tell me the child should not eat yam until he is 10 years old. Nonsense. Chike tried to calm the tension. Chike smiling, Papa, let's just follow her. Times have changed. Don't worry, the boy is fine. Papa eyed him suspiciously. Fine. Look at his lips. Tomorrow when the boy grows up and start asking for palm wine, don't blame me. The whole house burst into laughter at Papa's last statement, but Papa himself was not laughing. He sat with his arms crossed, shaking his head, muttering, a baby without water. This city life will finish me one day. Weeks turned into months, and Papa had fully settled into his Omugwo duty. He would have thought an old village man could step into the shoes of a mother and do it so well. He woke up early every day, bathed the baby with gentle hands, massaged the little legs with warm water, and even sang lullabies in his strong village voice. Sometimes the baby would stop crying, not because of the song, but because the loud voice startled him into silence. Everyone laughed, but Papa felt proud of his special talent. Amara often shook her head and said, Papa, you are doing this Omugwo better than women. Are you sure you have not done this before? Papa will raise his shoulder and answer, My daughter, when I say something, I mean it. Did I not tell you that I will come for Omugwo? Even if your mother is still here, I must represent well. Chike, the son-in-law, couldn't stop bragging to his friends. See my father-in-law. He's a complete man. Others will just come and sit down to eat. But my own father-in-law is doing everything. I respect him. Papa felt like a celebrity. In the compound, neighbors would peep in and whisper, So it's true. Amara's father is doing Omugwo. Wonders shall never end. But soon, the time came for Papa to return to the village. Amara and Chike began preparing early. They bought bags of rice, beans, curry, cartons of noodles, tin tomatoes, wrappers, shirts, shoes, and even a new phone for Papa. On the day of his departure, the sitting room was filled with all the things he was to travel with. Papa looked at them one by one, his eyes bright with joy. He lifted his hands and blessed them. My children, you will never lack. Just as you have made me happy, God will make your home happy. This baby will grow strong, and more children will follow. Your marriage will never scatter, and your pocket will never be empty. Amara hugged her father tightly, tears rolling down her cheeks. Papa, thank you for everything. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Chike added, smiling. Papa, the house will feel empty without you. You brought life to us. We will miss you. Papa cleared his throat proudly. My work here is done. I have carried out Omugwo very well. Now, let me go back to my compound, my goats, and my friends. But don't forget, I will come back again when you give me another grandchild. Everyone burst into laughter. At the park, as Papa boarded the bus with his many bags, he looked like a man returning from a successful business trip. Passengers turned and stared, whispering, This man must be very rich. Papa only smiled, adjusting his cap. As the bus moved, he waved at Amara and Chike, shouting, Take care of my grandchild. Don't forget to call me. And remember, Omugwo is not for women alone. I have set the record. The couple waved back, laughing through their tears. And just like that, Papa went back to his village, proud, fulfilled, and carrying the story of his city adventure. A story that the villagers would hear again and again whenever they sit under the big tree. Hi, my besties. Would you like your father to come for your Omugwo if your mother is not around? Do you think men should also learn how to support during Omugwo, or should it only be for women? Thank you for watching this story. Hi besties, what moral lesson did you learn from this story? Like this story, share this story to someone who might be interested. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so by now. Until I bring an interesting and educative story your way. Bye!